All right, trainers, buckle up. Because what we're about to dive into today is not just another update. It's monumental. A game-changing arrival for every single Pokemon Go player out there.
Oh, absolutely.
Seriously, this is the total godsend we've been waiting for, asking about, speculating on for what feels like forever.
It really is. We're talking about a mechanic that, well, it fundamentally shifts how you can approach your Pokemon collection.
Yeah. How so?
Taking your strongest, rarest, or maybe even just your most sentimental Pokemon and getting them to their absolute peak performance.
Right.
It's about empowering your existing collection in a way we've only dreamed of, you know?
Empowerment, exactly. So today, we are cracking open the vault on hyper training and gold bottle caps in Pokemon Go.
The big stuff.
Consider this your ultimate guide, folks. We're going to unpack exactly what hyper training is, how it works with those elusive gold bottle caps, the nitty-gritty of how you actually do it, and maybe most importantly, which of your beloved Pokemon you should think about using this incredibly rare opportunity on.
And it really changes things, doesn't it? It's not just about chasing that wild hundo anymore.
No.
It's strategic optimization. This feature changes how we think about IVs for PvP, for raids, and especially, like you said, those unique mythical Pokemon.
The ones you're usually stuck with.
Exactly, the ones you can't trade. This fixes that. Get ready for some serious aha moments, because we're going to show you how to make your Pokemon truly the best they can be.
That's the goal.
Yeah.
Okay, let's unpack this. Maybe start with a quick refresher, just on IVs, for anyone who might be a bit newer to the stat side of things.
Good idea. So IV's individual values: attack, defense, and HP. These hidden stats basically determine how strong your Pokemon can be.
Right. They affect performance in battles like raids, gyms, Team Go Rocket.
Master League especially. Yeah.
And for ages, the dream was that perfect 1-5-1-5-15, the hundo.
The hundo, the absolute goal for so many players, and that's where hyper training just flips the script. Think about those times, you finally catch an amazing Pokemon, maybe a rare shiny, a legendary, but the IVs, just not quite there.
Oh, yeah. That 1-4-15-14 pain.
Or worse. Or that special trade that gives you awful IVs. Or those mythicals like Mew or Jirachi where you only get one shot.
And it's got terrible stats. Yeah.
This feature, it's the answer. It's the second chance for those almost perfect or even really imperfect Pokemon you love.
So it solves that long-standing problem.
Permanent, right.
That's huge.
Totally permanent. That's the promise. You can improve attack, defense, and HP IVs. And yeah, theoretically, you could take a Nundo 0-0 and grind it all the way up to a perfect hundo.
Wow. That takes effort, but why?
It takes effort, but it's possible. It's such a massive quality of life update. It's not just a temporary boost. It fundamentally changes how you can build your collection.
Right.
Yeah.
Before this, what were the options? Lucky trades.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Lucky trades gave you, what, a 1 in 64 chance for perfect if you got the 13th floor?
Yeah.
Raids were 1 in 255 for a hundo from the 10th floor? Still all luck.
Pure RNG. Pure RNG. Hyper training is guaranteed. If you put in the work, you get the perfect stats, or the specific stats you want. It shifts the end game.
From just catching to perfecting.
Exactly. Perfecting what you already cherish.
And the main benefit is that strategic optimization.
Yeah.
Fine-tuning stats like never before.
Precisely. Making Pokemon super effective for specific roles. Gym defense, GBL, raids. Maximizing potential.
Especially for PvP, right? Like Great League or Ultra League, where sometimes you don't want max attack.
Oh, absolutely. Finding that perfect rank 1 PvP spread with low attack, high bulk. That was pure chance before. Now you can actually build towards it. It's incredible control.
Okay. I'm sold on the why. Now the how. You mentioned the gold bottle cap. That's the key.
That is the golden key, literally. And it lives up to the name because, well, it's incredibly rare.
How rare are we talking?
Right now, the only confirmed way to get one is buying and finishing the Yugo Pass Deluxe, Ancients Recovered.
The paid research.
Yeah, the paid research. It's not something you find randomly. It's premium.
And not cheap either. That pass is, what, $19.99?
$19.99. Yep, the most expensive event pass we've ever had in GO.
Wow. And it's only available for a short time.
Yeah.
June 23rd to June 29th, 2025.
That's the window to buy it, yeah. So this isn't going to be common. Think Master Ball scarcity. Maybe even rarer long term, we don't know.
So grab it if you want it.
Definitely. But here's the absolute crucial part, the big warning sign. That gold bottle cap, it expires July 6th, 2025 at 11:59 p.m. local time. Doesn't matter when you claimed it from the research. Use it or lose it.
Whoa, okay, that is vital. So even if you finish the research early, you have to actually use the cap by July 6th.
You got it. Don't sit on it. Imagine spending $20 and then poof, it's gone because you forgot. Nightmare fuel.
No kidding. Okay, so set reminders, people.
Yeah.
Use the cap. What are the rules for using it?
All right. It's one-time use, one Pokemon.
Just one.
Just one. And it enables hyper training for all 3 stats at once. Attack, defense, HP.
All 3 simultaneously. Okay.
Your chosen Pokemon needs to be at least good buddy level, which is super easy. 1 heart.
Yeah, photo, pet, feed, done in minutes.
Pretty much. Important note, though. Shadow Pokemon cannot be hyper trained.
Ah, okay. But purified are fine.
Purified are fine. Seems logical. Shadows have that attack, boost, defense drop thing going on. Also, obviously, you can't hyper-train a Pokemon that's already a 4-star hundo.
Right, because it's already perfect.
Can't improve perfection.
Makes sense. And you mentioned silver bottle caps. Anything more on those?
Just whispers in the game files for now. Nothing active. But if they work like the main games, they'd let you boost 1 single IV stat.
Ooh, that would be amazing for fine-tuning PvP mons.
Exactly. Way more precise control for those weird specific IV spreads you want for Great or Ultra League, like 0 attack, max bulk. Gold caps are the make it hundo button. Silvers could be the scalpel.
Something to look forward to, maybe. But for now, it's the gold cap. Okay, so I have my cap. I've agonizingly picked my Pokemon. How do I start the training?
3 ways. Go to the Pokemon's detail page, scroll down, tap the new hyper training button.
Okay.
Or tap the gold bottle cap in your item bag, then pick the Pokemon.
Gotcha.
Or if it's your active buddy, you can start it right from the buddy screen. Probably easiest if you're going to be working on it.
Right. Then what?
You hit the training goal screen. This is where you decide. Max all 3 stats to 15. Or maybe you want, say, 8 attack, 15 defense, 15 HP for a specific PvP goal.
You can pick the exact IV number for each stat.
Yep. Full control, 0 to 15 for each. Super powerful for those non-hundo PvP builds. And remember, as the IVs go up, the CP goes up too.
Ah, good point for GBL caps. Now, the commitment, you said it's a marathon.
It is. Once you use that cap, the clock starts. 365 days, 1 year.
1 year to finish the task.
Exactly. If you don't finish in a year, it expires. You'd need another gold bottle cap. So yeah, consistency is key. It's a project.
Okay, what kind of tasks are we talking about?
They're themed. Attack tasks are battle-focused. Win 40 gym battles with your trainee, things like that.
Makes sense.
Defense is more about interaction. Catch 30 Pokemon with your trainee as your buddy, playing together, feeding berries, earning hearts.
Okay, and HP stamina.
That's exploration. Spin 75 Pokestops or gyms with your trainee, walking to earn buddy candy. It ties into regular gameplay, but you have to have that Pokemon as your buddy.
Right, that's critical. The Pokemon must be your active buddy to make progress.
Absolutely. And each task you finish adds 1 IV point to that specific stat.
1 point per task. Okay, so going from 0 to 15 attack means doing like 15 sets of attack tasks?
Pretty much, yeah. The number and maybe difficulty scales, going 0 to 15 is way more work than just 14 to 15.
That makes sense. More effort for a bigger jump.
Exactly.
Right.
And you see progress bars fill up, which is nice. Plus, you can even change your IV goals mid-training if you need to.
Oh, that's flexible. Good to know. But the buddy thing is key. Don't switch buddies if you want to make progress fast.
Definitely not. Stick with your trainee.
And one last check for the GBL players. It warned you about CP caps.
Yes. You get a warning if the training will push your Pokemon over a league limit, like 1,500 CP for Great League, so you can decide before you commit that final point.
Awesome. Unprecedented control, really.
Totally.
All right, the $1 million, the $20 question. With this rare, expensive, time-limited cap, which Pokemon do you use it on? You want the most bang for your buck.
That's the core decision, isn't it? And yes, some choices give you more value than others.
Like what? What are the prime candidates?
Well, first off, those rare shinies with bad IVs. Imagine taking that awesome shiny legendary like a Zacian or Zamazenta that rolled poorly and making it a perfect shiny, the ultimate glow up.
Oh yeah, that's appealing. Turning a trophy into a beast.
Exactly. Then there are the strong general attackers, your Rayquazas, especially with Mega Rayquaza out, your Mewtwo's anticipating Megas. Maxing their attack wave makes a real difference in raids. Solid investment.
Good point. What else?
This one's maybe the biggest deal. Mythical Pokemon.
Ah, yes. Mew, Celebi, Jirachi.
Genesect. Darkrai, the ones you often only get one of, and you absolutely cannot trade. If you got bad IVs, you were stuck.
Until now.
Until now. Hyper training is the only way to fix those. That's huge for perfecting those unique catches.
Massive. Okay, what about PvP?
For Master League players, aiming for hundos is often the play anyway, so this is great. But for Great and Ultra League, this lets you achieve those specific low attack, high bulk IVs that are optimal.
Right, the ones that are hard to find naturally.
Exactly. You can fine-tune a Bellibolt, a Skeledirge, Goldango, and a Jalape whatever to its peak potential for that league by adjusting stats individually. Makes those top-tier PvP builds way more accessible.
So much precision. But what if I just love my Wooloo?
Hey, absolutely. That's a totally valid choice. If you have a favorite Pokemon, one with sentimental value, making it a hundo is awesome. Someone literally said they're saving their first cat for a shiny Wooloo.
I love that. It doesn't have to be meta.
Not at all. Making your favorite perfect is rewarding in itself. Personal connection matters.
Totally agree. What should we probably avoid using it on?
Generally, Pokemon that are already really close to perfect, like a Funtine 1514, a 98%.
Why not? Just finish it off.
Well, the effort involved in the tasks to gain just that 1 or 2 points, compared to fixing a Pokemon with genuinely low IVs, the return on investment, especially for such a rare item, feels low.
Right. Better to make a big jump than a tiny one. Using it on a 44 IV to get to 45 is kind
Again, it feels like a waste on top of a waste, as one player put it. Maximize the impact on something that really needs the overhaul.
Got it. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, wow. That's our deep dive into hyper training and gold bottle caps. Seriously, this feels like one of the most exciting updates in Chico in a long time.
It really does. It gives power back to the trainer, letting you perfect the Pokemon you already have and love, instead of just relying on luck.
Taking control of your collection, maximizing potential, from the hunt to perfection.
Well said.
Okay, final reminders, super important. Use that gold bottle cap by July 6, 2025, 11:59 p.m. local time.
Don't forget.
Pokemon needs to be good buddy level or higher. And you've got that full year, 365 days to do the tasks.
It's a marathon, but worth it for the right Pokemon.
Absolutely. So what does this all mean for you, trainer?
Which Pokemon are you going to hyper train first to make your ultimate perfect partner?
We can't wait to see what amazing hundos you create. Which old favorites finally get their perfect stats. Get out there, plan your training, and make them perfect.